Angelo, a disappointing end to the game there after a really strong performance for us. Can you just take us through those last few moments of what happened with the Forest Green winning goal?
It was a very, very bizarre moment. You know, they talk about time wasting and everything else. What are they expecting? You know, Braintree versus Forest Green away. It was a perfect performance from us. You know, last few minutes we got a player going down for cramp, and the referees obviously asked him, "Do you want treatment?" Frankie's gone yes, and then out of nowhere he's just, you know, we're not even set up, and he's you know, allowed them to throw the ball and they've gone and scored from it. Very disappointing, but in the defence of the referee, maybe I'm naive, but he's apologised, and that's all I ask. We all make mistakes. I make many mistakes. The fact that he's apologised, you know, I can take that. It's not going to help us in the league table, but at least he's apologised.
No, you're right. It doesn't help us, and we come away with nothing but credit where credit is due, because there's not many officials that will actually hold their hands up and say, "I've made a mistake" afterwards. So we put that to bed. That's gone now. It's happened, and we leave it there.
That needs to happen. You know, as long as they speak to you, and like we've done it, we've waited our time. He's allowed us to come in there. Fair play to him. We all make mistakes, as it cost us without a doubt. But he's apologised. We move on.
Yeah. So leaving it there and going back to the actual game,
Yeah.
A fantastic performance, a great start to the match for the boys against a team that I believe 18 months ago were in Division 1 and we were favourites to be relegated from the Conference South. And what a performance we put in.
Yeah, I'm really proud of us. I thought our defensive performance was outstanding. Maybe could have been a little bit more ruthless going forward. But, you know, everything that today brought up was exactly what we expected. We expected a really tough game. Similar to the Oldham game, similar to Barnet, and moved the ball quick. Got a very experienced manager, good football club. So we knew it was going to be tough. We went ahead 1-0 up. I'm going to say it how it is. We made a big mistake from our goalkeeper, who's been outstanding, by the way. He's been absolutely first class. But it just shows you about taking on detail. He's kicked it long, straight to their centre half, 6'6". He's headed it, clear header, and then they've gone and scored from it. And the reason I went so mad at half time is because I knew it was going to be difficult second half for us, and that is the really fine margins of this league. But we'll learn from it. He'll learn from it. What I liked about it was his attitude in the second half, because, you know, I told him straight at half time, I said it weren't good enough. He took it on his chin, and then in his, you know, put a good performance in the second half. But big credit to all our players. We had to really dig in deep today, and I saw a team that played with a lot of heart, and that's what we're about at this club. They worked their socks off, and on another day, you know, we'd come away with a point.
And that heart you talk about is getting stronger every week, isn't it? You know, we went away not so many weeks ago to Barnet. We scored early, and we seemed to panic from scoring and didn't expect to. But today it was a fantastic reaction after we scored, but also when they've equalised from that mistake, we've reacted really well.
100%. But, you know, we could sense it this week in training. You know, you go back to the FA Cup game, we didn't train well on a Friday. We weren't happy with the players' standards. And then on the Saturday, we put a performance. Yes, we won the game against Stortford, which was the main thing. And we was the depleted squad, but the performance wasn't there today. For me, that's the whole week, the preparations. And I've said to our players, if you ain't going to put the work in, you ain't going to have the standards that we demand day in, day out. You know, not a few days out of the week, every single day. You're not going to be a part of what we're doing. It's just not how we work. They've got to meet the demands of our management team and how hard we work. And to be fair to them, full credit. This week, attitudes have been right, and they put a good performance in today. Not in terms of really expansive, playing loads of lovely football, in terms of our work rate and probably our perfect away tactical performance.
And then moving on, before we talk about Wednesday, our fans, our following fans away, you know, the faithful, loud and proud again for us.
I think our fans are very honest, you know, a bit like our management team. And I think today they see a team that played for the badge, played for the football club, and as a fan, that's all you can expect. You want to see your team fighting for every ball. So yeah, I always give them credit. They're fully behind. It's a long journey as well. So credit to our fans, without a doubt.
And also today, it's worth mentioning as well, a guy that you've been watching, and you've had others. I know some of our directors have been out and seen him play. He's come into the squad yesterday from Step 5 from Takeley and made his debut in National League.
Yep, without a doubt. He's, you know, I'm really proud to be able to give him his debut today. A player that's come from Step 5, leagues that I was managing in, so I know what them leagues are about. He's trained really well. Like you say, our directors went and watched the game. You know, we take on board, and we're not lazy. We'll go and watch these players. We've got a knack at this football club of picking out players from the lower leagues and then giving them opportunity, and they fly with it. So really proud of him today. I think he'd have learned a lot. He'd have probably seen the level and gone, wow. But yeah, he could be definitely one for the future.
And a fantastic experience for him, just being involved.
Yeah.
Moving on is a quick turnaround for us. It's an extra day to normal Tuesday nights. We're now playing Wednesday away at Wealdstone.
Yeah.
What's the turnaround for us? How does that work now?
Recovery. You know, we need to recover. You've seen our squad is so up and down. 1 minute we have 1 sub, 3 subs. Today we had a full bench, which was great. We need to recover right now, and then we'll, you know, go full steam ahead for Wednesday's game, which is every game's tough, and we're expecting a really tough game against Wealdstone. And
great to see Ryan Clamping come back and get some minutes today. Hopefully that makes him stronger, and he'll be involved going forward.
I was desperate to put him on today because I know that he's going to be a really important figure for us this season. If we want to, you know, stay out of that relegation place, he's going to be a really important player. He's had some really bad luck with injuries, but he's had a good attitude. He's come back sooner than what we thought. So big credit to our physio team, and they've done a really good job with him. And I'm really happy that he's back, and it's about getting him up to speed now, because he needs to be a big feature of our season.
Well, it's great talking to you as always, Angelo. Safe journey home, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Cheers.